My name is Mark Potts, and I am here with two of our sports writers today to talk about a story Andrew broke. Andrew, do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so today, Steve Ballmer, the Clippers owner, the wealthiest owner among a North American pro sports franchise, he agreed to purchase the Forum in Inglewood for $400 million in cash. And that's one headline. But the real headline is that this move paves the way for the Clippers to build their own arena about 2 miles away from the Forum in Inglewood, because MSG, which owned the Forum, had been for years a longtime foe, battling with lawsuits in courtrooms. The Clippers, who wanted to build this arena, now that is out of the way because by purchasing the Forum, they've also ended and resolved all the litigation surrounding it. So this is really about Steve Ballmer buying one arena, but essentially paving the way for him to build a second not that far away.
How long might it take before they are finally playing in that area?
Well, they have a lease that ends at Staples Center in 2024. They want to have their new arena in Inglewood open by the start of the 2024-25 NBA season. For that to happen, construction needs to begin by mid-2021 at the latest. So that's kind of the break ground timeline.
All right, Arash, this flipped over to you in the middle of all this, and I have to believe it flipped over to you. The Zoom recording flipped to you in the middle of that because as a Lakers fan, you must be so excited to see. I mean, you're even on location right now.
Yeah,
You
because
must be so excited that the old Lakers home is now belongs to another team.
listen, here's the thing. The Lakers left the Forum back in 1999. They had no interest to go back. So any Laker fan who's upset about this, move on. They left that building back in 1999. They had no interest to go back. And by the way, if they had gone back, as that was talked about for some time, they would have demolished the Forum and built a brand new one, because as the Forum is currently constructed, that could not be the home of a professional sports team. Great concert venue, and I'm happy to hear that Steve Ballmer currently will say that it's going to continue being a concert venue. But the one picture that I want to see this $400 million in cash. I mean, how many briefcases? Who delivers it? I mean, that's the real story I want to see. $400 million cash. Love that.
And so you said, you kind of hinted there are fans who are upset by this.
Listen, there's a lot of Laker fans who are upset at whatever the Clippers do. But by the way, that's great for Los Angeles. It's great we have a rivalry, and hopefully we have a season still, so they play each other. We get the first hallway series, the Lakers and the Clippers in the conference finals. That will be fantastic. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're not happy that Steve Ballmer, the owner of the Clippers, now owns the former home of the Lakers, the birthplace of the Showtime Lakers. But that's life. The Lakers left there back in 1999, and now they have a home by themselves, right? They don't have to worry about the Clippers covering up their championship banners and the retired jerseys and things like that. They'll have a home for themselves. The Clippers will have a new home. It'll be fantastic.
And I should add real quick that I've seen a lot of questions on Twitter since the story came out about, well, Steve Ballmer is just going to tear it down. The new ownership group, essentially backed by Ballmer, they have no intention to tear down the Forum. It will still be operating as a concert venue. I think there's probably going to be some overlap in maybe down the road when the new Clippers arena opens in 2024, if that's still the case. There might be some competition between what artists would want to play which venue, but you also have to think about the size of these two venues. The Forum is about 11,000 seats. The Clippers' proposed arena is about 18,000 seats, so it might be slightly different acts that play it too. So I'm not sure it's complete overlap in terms of, which artists would play where.
And Andrew, have you talked to any of the players? Do you think the players will be excited about this? I know it's years away, so who knows who will still be on the team at that point. But is this something that fans and players of the Clippers have been wanting for a long time?
Yeah, absolutely, because the Clippers have a practice facility in Playa Vista, and they actually remodeled it, the whole entire downstairs last summer. So it's really a much better venue now than it ever was. It's about a decade old. But this facility, the proposed arena in Inglewood, that will have its own practice facility on the site. So they will basically travel to one area for their training, for the team's business offices, for all the practice for the game. So it's like a centralized hub. Whereas now, the Staples Center is where they play the games, the practice facility where they have their practices, and by the way, the team business employees are like 2 streets away from Staples Center. So everyone's with the Clippers is really excited to have kind of like a centralized home for everyone to kind of go every day.
Arash, we're about to wrap up here, but what is it looks like a nice day out at the Forum.
It's fantastic. Wow.
So in the end, Lakers fans might be bitter about it now, but do you think they'll kind of come around to the fact that they will basically, I mean, they're still the Kings, but they'll basically own Staples?
Here's what I want Laker fans to do. Embrace that the Clippers are your rival. The one narrative that we can retire for good. The Clippers are here for a long, long time. For as long as we're here, the Clippers will be here. Why? They're building a $1 billion arena. They've spent $400 million on the Forum. They are not moving to Seattle. They are not moving to Las Vegas. They're not moving anywhere else. The Los Angeles Clippers, who, by the way, have been here for 35 years. They've been here for basically as long as we've been here. They're here for the long haul. And it's great for the community. It's great for Los Angeles. It's great for sports in Los Angeles. So I'm happy. It's a fantastic day. Great day here at the Forum. Great day here in Inglewood. And I am very happy about this.
If the Clippers, one final note, if the Clippers move to Seattle, I don't think it's a good move because, Oklahoma already has a team.
That's right.
So I should now await a lot of hate mail.
That's right.
Thank you all for joining us, and you can keep following our Lakers Clippers coverage at latimes.com.